this video, we're going to look at how we can change the drive letter for our hard drives here in Windows. All right, so let's get started. Now I'm on Windows 10, but this procedure will be pretty much the same no matter what version of Windows you're on. Now first we need to go to Control Panel. Now I have that pinned here to my Start panel, but if you don't, just open up your Start menu and type in Control, and it should come up for you right there. Okay, now what you don't want, again, I'm here on Windows 10, you don't want to come here to Settings. This is not what we're going for, okay? It needs to be Control Panel. So close that down and open up Control Panel. And then you want to come here to Administrative Tools. If you're not showing everything here, just come over here to where it says View By and make sure you're showing large icons. Open up your Administrative Tools. And then you want to come here to Computer Management. Okay, we'll put this window over here. Now we'll come down here to Disk Management. You can single click on that, and now it's going to load up our disks. And right here we can see all of the hard drives on our system. And I can scroll down here. We can see even drives like my multi-card disk reader. Those already have letters assigned to them. So that's one thing to make a note of. If you want to change a drive, an actual hard drive, the letter to something that may be assigned to, say, your CD drive or your multi-card reader, just take note of the letters that are already assigned. You can always unassign them and then assign them to a different hard drive. So let's go ahead and change around some of these paths, these drive letters. Now what I want to do is change this H drive and this J drive. The drive that is now H, I want to be G, and the drive that is now J, I want to be H. So we'll just click on this J drive to select it. I'll right click and then come down here to change drive letter and paths. Now I want to change this to H. Now watch what happens. If I go here to change and I go to change my drive letter, I can't because H is already assigned. So let's hit cancel. Now first I need to remove the H from this drive so I can assign it to this drive here. So we'll right click on our H drive or whatever drive you want to change. We'll come here to change drive letter and paths. All right, and I'll just click remove. Now we get a pop-up that says some programs that rely on drive letters might not run correctly. Are you sure you want to remove this drive letter? Now first let me explain exactly what that means. And for that I'll pop up this program called BFD3. Now BFD is a program that plays drum samples. Okay, so if we come here to Tools and set up Content Locations, you can see that BFD3 is referencing my E drive, the F expansion folder BFD3, which will show here. So it's accessing this folder here, E, F expansion, BFD drum library, and then all of these folders here. So if I were to change the drive letter E, okay, over here in our content locations, if I were to change that E to something else, then when I opened up BFD3, it would not notice my content. I would have to come back in to my content locations and add the new path, whether it be, maybe I changed the letter to R or I or J, whatever. I'd have to re-add those in here. Okay, now of course it's going to be different depending on the exact program that you're running, but I just wanted to mention that is what that here means. So we'll go and click yes. And just give it a second to unassign that letter. All right, so our My Book 2 now does not even have a letter assigned. So we'll come back down here to J, right click, change drive letter and paths. You can see I have the J selected there. We'll go to change and we'll hit our drop down. I want this to be H, hit OK. And again, we get the same error, which means exactly what I explained beforehand. If there are some programs that are referencing J, like maybe Media Composer or some sort of like stock footage or something that I might have on the J drive here, like stock footage, okay, then I will have to reassign the new path, the H path, whenever I open up that program, all right? But that's fine. We'll go and click yes. And then we get a little pop-up there saying that now we have H connected because we changed the drive letter. Okay, so that was successful. That's exactly how you change drive letters here in Windows. Now let's go ahead and assign G to our My Book 2. So we'll right click, change drive letter and paths. Now we'll add one because we don't have a drive letter here. So we'll add it, assign the following drive letter, and I want G, hit OK. And there we go. Now all of our drives are set up and assigned with the exact paths, the exact letters that we want. So that is how you change your drive letter and paths here on Windows. Simply come in to your computer management. Again, that's control panel, administrative tools. You want computer management, and then come here to disk management, right click on the drive you want to change the drive letter or path. You can do add, change, or remove depending on exactly what you want to do. Assign your letter, click OK, and you're good to go.